Good morning, Flosstube. This is Amy from Amy Loves Toads. Today is November the 8th. Today is my daddy's birthday. He's been gone though for 4 years. He had brain cancer and he passed away last August. I mean, not last August, 4 years ago, August. This is Flosstube 39. I feel very unorganized. The light is flickering because of the trees, like the wind's blowing, so the leaves are, yes, we still have leaves on the trees. People who have snow out there. I have some finishes. First, the first one is not mine. It is my girlfriend Jennifer's. She is Canquilt. No, she's Canquilt on Instagram, but she is Jen Canquilt to me. So, okay, so she finished this. She finished the stitching. She changed the colors to be more muted. You can see the moon. This is a Prairie Schooler. I don't know what it's called because she has the pattern. I just told her I'd finish it for her. Put like spooky fabric on the back and then this eyelash trim, long eyelash trim to give it that spooky look. If you want her color conversion, let me know. I think she still has it. She said she had written it down. So, let's see. Where's the pattern? Okay, so this one I finished. I finished my Pumpkins and Bittersweet from the Scarlet House. When did I start this? I think I started this in October. So it's a pretty quick stitch. And let me show you real quick. Right here, ooh, that's stitched 1 over 1, but she also has the pattern in there if you want to stitch it over 2. And here's my finish. Let's see, put it right here. So I stitched the Bittersweet 1 over 1. This is 36 count Legacy. And I changed, I think most of the, yeah, I don't think I used any of the called for. I just didn't, I don't even think I looked at the called for. I just grabbed from my floss what I thought would look cute. So this finish is inspired by Julie from Kansas City Girl and a Colorado World. She finished this and also put it on one of these milk can jug things. Hers was an orange one. I got mine from Hobby Lobby. I think she got hers from Michael's. So what I did, I made this like a mini quilt, but did not put batting in it. So it comes off. So I can change it out, and those are magnets on the back. I use these flat magnets with, you peel the back off and they're sticky. So I just stuck the sticky to the back of this and then it magnets to this. They kept coming off the fabric, so I put a touch of, what is it, E6000? I think that's what it's called. And then stuck them on the fabric. So anyway, it's with these little magnet things. So it's so cute. I love how it turned out. And that's sitting on my mantle because you know I love Christmas and Christmas 365, but I do love Thanksgiving also. And I love fall and I love turkeys. Oh, I didn't show you my turkey bowl. Let me show you my turkey bowl real quick. So these are my turkeys. The ones I have now. So we have Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I think they have a Flosstube too. I stitched him 1 over 1 on, I have no clue what. That was a while ago. This is Prairie Schooler. I'm pretty sure this is stitched on 40 count. Yeah, 40 count 1/2. I stitched this, I think, probably 5 years ago, because I can remember stitching this when I was at my parents' house, sitting there talking to my dad, stitching this. And he was still alive, so that's probably 5 years old. Ah, okay, turkey down. This is from Lindy Stitches. It's Mr. and Mrs. Delicious. I stitched that last year, and I put Mr. Delicious on the back because I want little tiny pillows for my ball. And I have to bend over and get the other one that fell on the floor. Hold, please. Okay. And this one says, be thankful. Oh, there's a little thread on it. This was a free pattern. I think it's by the Bay Needle Arts. It's on their blog, so you can get him for free. By the Bay Needle Arts, I think it is. So anyway, that's my turkey bowl, and I started a new turkey, which we can go right into that. I'll show you my new starts. This is my turkey for this year. I'd love to get 2 more turkeys stitched, but I started Gobble Gob by Plum Street. Erin from Two Martinis Stitcher. I twisted her arm, and she is starting this with me. Hello, Erin. I bullied her into starting this with me. I'm just kidding. This is where I'm at. I'm shaking, I'm sorry. So this is stitched on 40 count. Picture this plus shale. And it's sort of a brownie pink. So I just want it small, you know, a little small to go in my smalls. I'm gonna have to get a bigger bowl for my turkeys, but. And my husband's uncle made that bowl out of, I don't know, something. Wood, obviously, but I don't know what kind of wood. He lathes wood, so. So that's where I'm at on my turkey sow. I'm using all the called for except for the green. I think I wanted to darken the green or lighten the green. I don't know, but when I get down to that green, I'll tell you about it. Right now, that's too much. Okay, let's see. I started another Scarlet House. The Scarlet House is one of my favorite designers. That's Tanya. This is Autumn Alphabet, and Kelly sent me this pattern. I hope you're doing well, Kelly. And here's where I'm at. I'm using all the called for colors. And I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm stitching this on a 40 count R&R. I think it's espresso. So I can finish it on the little board. Isn't it adorable? Well, I mean, it's going to be even more adorable when that pumpkin shows up. I just love little, like 40 count or stuff that's 1/1, just little tiny stitches. I had lots of new starts, y'all. You guys. Let's see. So I started Bat Pig by Petal Pusher. This is Barbi. She has an Etsy shop. Just type in Petal Pusher, I think, and you'll find her. And I can write it in the notes down there too. Oh, she also has a Facebook page, Petal Pusher Stitchers. So I love bats, I love pigs, I love animals, pumpkins, right up my alley. She gifted me this cute little pattern. And there he is. Isn't he adorable? Adorable. I also have, where is it? Did I bring it in here? Oh, yeah, I did. Hold on. The bats that she did. So when I finish him, this little bat is going to go above him like that. I don't know if I'm going to have him hanging from the bat or I'm going to sort of mount him behind the bat or over the bat. I haven't figured that out yet. I live minute by minute, so I can't be planning stuff that far in advance. And then I'll put some cute black trim around it, I think. This is stitched on, I know it is Luminous Fiber Arts, 36 count Luminous Fiber Arts Manicino. And I did change out some colors. I think for the pumpkin, I used a blend. Did I use a blend? I think I used 2 colors. So I wanted some darks and some lights in there for that pumpkin. So yeah, I think I might have did it for the grass too. Put 2 different greens in there so it would have some lights and some darks in the green. And then everything is stitched 1/2, and the pumpkin and the grass are stitched 2/2. And you can't tell, you know, that it's not bulky or anything. Okay, my last new start is this. This is from mybobbin.com. I did not write the designer's name down, and I did not write the design name down. I just call it Boot and Snail. So, see the snail right there. So, mybobbin.com gifted me this, and I saw another pattern I wanted. So, I messaged them about it. And they asked if I could help them, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I figured I better start the one that I already had before I go and start another one. Let me put this behind it. I do have my board over there, but it's so big I need to cut it down. So this is my start. Looks like nothing, but it is the boot. I probably do need to. I need those boards where they clip stuff on it. So like the gray and the orange is probably that gray and that orange right there, because I started right in the middle. It's gonna be adorable. So many blends, but I do not mind blends once I get them blended. I am stitching this on Color and Cotton 32 count Desert Taupe. This was one of my Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month, which I am not, I don't get them anymore, not because I don't love them, but you know, just one day we'll get more. But it's so handy to have fabric in your stash at your leisure, so you can just grab it. So that is that, and let me tell you real quick about mybobbin.com. So I messaged them about this pattern. It is a ladybug who is Santa Claus, and the reindeer are little bugs. And look at the houses and the moon and the sky. It's so gorgeous. I saw that it was 20% off, and I was like, okay, I have to have it. I can't find it. I messaged her, And come to find out, she said that the designer, her name is Anastasia, her design name is Fun Sheep. So Fun Sheep Designs, and she sells her patterns on mybobbin.com. And the money that they make till the 14th is going to go to her. She's trying to raise money because her father needs a cancer treatment. And I'm going to try to link it below and get my husband to help me. But they have a thing on the website explaining it about her dad and needing the cancer treatment. And so her patterns are all 20% off till November the 14th. So go over there and look, and they're downloads so you can get them immediately, and they're so cute. I just love this one so much. So I'll put her name, I'll put the Fun Sheep. You could even, when you go, you can scroll by designers and just, it's not her. I was looking for Anastasia. That's why I could not find her name. Well, there's a lot of Anastasias on there, but I couldn't find her last name. And so they said search under Fun Sheep, and then I found it and got it. And 20% off, mybobbin.com, and I will put the stuff down below. And isn't that adorable? So I need to finish my boot with my snail before I do my Santa, but bugs and Santa, I had to have it. I had to have it, you know? Okay, so now whips. You ready for whips? Okay, if I have a picture of a before, I'll put it in, but a lot of my befores are gone because I did something funky to my iPad and my husband had to get me a new one. So I'm recording on a new iPad. So all my pictures, I don't know, they're on something called a cloud. I don't know anything about technology. They know this. I don't want to know about technology. I have no desire to know about technology. It's in a cloud. I don't know how to get it, and it'll be okay. So, let me show you the picture. Shores of Hawkrun Hollow. I finished this block. Oh, let me show you some changes I made. I changed out that color, and it was called for that color. It is called for like a peach color, and I changed it to more bricky red. That I changed to a brick red. These green swirlies around the key I changed to Audrey's overdyed floss that she gifted me. That's Audrey Stitchy Witch 42, and she dyed some floss last year, and I think it's called Witch's Brew, maybe. I think that might be all I changed. So here we go. And there's my block. This is 36th count, 1/2, R&R, Old Mill Java. Yep. I love how it turned out. Okay, and here is the big picture. I can't see if y'all can see it. There we go. I started the next block, well, the border for the next block. Okay, I'm gonna put these back as I go so it's not chaotic when I go to put things away. I worked on this Scarlet House, the Scarlet House, A Perfect World. So I was stitching this. This has a story also. They all have stories, right? I was stitching this and I get to this flower, and I did take a picture of it. I took a before. I don't know if I took it after. But I'll show you what it looked like. So I'll put a picture of what color this flower was. It was purple. I don't really like purple a lot. I kind of like it. I like it grayed down a lot. So I thought, okay, in my perfect world, what color would my flowers be? They would be blue, or I don't know, they'd just be another color. So I changed my flower to blue. And I'm just hoping it's going to turn out okay. I don't know. We'll see. So I ripped all the purple out, restitched it in blue. I hope it'll be okay. Then, so I started this. Oh, and I changed the center of these two. I changed them to brown. So they'd be more like Black-Eyed Susans, but I think it's called for blue, which I love. Obviously, I love blue, but I did it in brown. So I started doing the black, and I was like, ooh, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. So this flower is, I don't know, like 3 or 4 stitches up too high. I started it too soon. I should have made that green go down a little bit more and then started this flower right there. So that whole flower has to be ripped out. So that's when I went up here and I was like, I'm going to build a house, daggone it. And I built a house because houses are amazing. Flowers are amazing too, but houses make me happy. So anyway, this is stitched on 40 count R&R because I was at Dying to Stitch when I bought it. Did I write it down? Did I? Oh, I did. 40 count Stars Hollow. And I'm a mess, look. Just a mess. So I thought about even making the flowers this color. I think that's going to be too bright, so no. And then changing like a Lazy Daisy, changing them to a yellow. Yeah, look at that. It's just a mess, but what else? I love this piece. I love it so much. So that flower will be coming out and restitched. And I hope my blue will end up looking good. Oh, y'all haven't seen this one in a while. I stitched on my long dog, the Pilgrim. Remember I started this, I started this for New Year's Day, and I ended up not liking my fabric, not liking my floss, and I started it over in April. And because I had started at the top, the second time I started it at the bottom. So you'll be seeing the bottom. And I got one whole page done and a bit, and a tiny bit. This is stitched on R&R. I can't remember, but I will tell you in a minute. It's 36 R&R. Oh, chamomile tea, I think. I think it's chamomile tea. And the floss is a DMC 3363. So, and I love it. I love the colors. I love stitching on it. I don't pull it out often enough, but I did pull it out once this month. No, October. I pulled it out once in October, at the end of October. So I'm trying to convince Michelle to pull hers out and stitch it with me, because I know Michelle has this also. And so does my girlfriend Jen. Jen's a lot further than I am, but she started from the top. Yay! Oh, and let me show you how I'm keeping my thread. Let's see, there it is, my little spider. So this is my 3363 on my thread keeper. I have that spider on the back of my arm and a tattoo, but she's sewing her web with that needle, stitching her web. I am so sorry if that hurt your ear balls. Thread on the floor. Let me get it. Hold, please. It'll just be easier for cleanup, y'all. If y'all do Flosstube videos, you know the cleanup is crazy. Okay, this one is for my daughter for Christmas. So Shelby, turn away, turn away. Are you turned away? Stitching this little guy. He's so cute. He's from a Russian company. I think you can get him on mybobbin.com also. So here's the back. And let me move my needle minder. And here's my front. So yeah, let's see, he'll go like this. Like that. Oh, so cool. That doesn't look very good, does it? This is so ginormous, y'all. I'm sorry. There he is. He's gonna be absolutely adorable. Okay, Shell, you can turn back. And I worked on my Pineberry Lane Christmas sewing roll. This is my Quaint Country Ladies Dying to Stitch. I'm reading it backwards here, y'all. Quaint Dying to Stitch club piece from Pineberry Lane. I think we get 3 or 4. I love them though, because look at this sewing roll we're gonna make. Ah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. And so there's like a little paragraph about who she is. So she is somebody. She is Saint Lucy. A Christian martyr. She devoted her life to God and the poor. She's often depicted wearing a white gown and a red sash and candles on her head. She's known as the bearer of Christ's light. And her day is celebrated on December the 13th, which marks the beginning of Christmastide. So she's actually a little person based on a little, you know, a story, a thing. She's not made up. Okay. And this is where I'm at. Which do I need to put something behind it? This is gonna make it. Have it in my Christmas bag. There we go. I believe I have a before and after of this too, so I took a picture of it in the hoop before I started, so I'll put a picture right here of where it was in the hoop. So I think I finished those two, this, and then that little bird, look at that little dove, and then the flower. So pretty. And this is R&R. .36 count. I wrote it on my floss tag. Winter Brew. So that's what Winter Brew looks like. I love that. I love it. It's beautiful. And that is what I worked on. No, lying to y'all again. I didn't show you my Hade. I got Top Frog. And you can see the frog. Oh, and Rosalie. Let's get stitching. I'm stitching that with Rosalie. She's my new friend. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you the picture. you go. Top frog. You can now see like that and his eyeball. Let me move this out of the way so y'all can actually see it. Like seriously, can you just even stand it? Like there's a frog right there, people. It's amazing. It is freaking amazing. So I'm on this last block right here. You can see my threads are all, and I've got parked threads, so I'll start and go to the next row. So I think the next row, we see his face, his eyeball and stuff. So hopefully by next Flosstube, I can get some of that done and we can have another frog eyeball. Isn't that cool? I'm not stitching fast enough because I found another Haid I want to do. Actually, I found 2 or 3 other ones I want to do, and they don't even have frogs in them. Oh. One is a winter scene. It's like Christmas with cardinals. It's so beautiful. But I will only ever do a mini. I'm not crazy enough to do one of those ginormous full color, full thingamabops. So, okay, let's see now. Where are we going? Okay, purchases. I purchased first. I cannot show you, but I wanted to show you StitchNButton's information because I did purchase a needle minder from Vikki. My sweet Vikki, I love her. She sends me frog pictures at least once or twice a week. She is on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, virtual stitchers. Oh, and I virtual stitched with the virtual stitchers. I got a lot done on my Haid that night. It was so fun. I mostly listened. I talked a tiny bit because I like to listen. I'm a listener and not a talker. And just to listen to them and be stitching with somebody, that was really fun. So I can't show you the needle minder because it's a gift and the person will know, they'll know. But look, she sent me a sticker, which I'm going to stick on my new book. So I have all my little stickers on my book, but I'm almost at the end of my book. Like I have 10 more pages. So on my new book, I'm going to start my new stickers. So I'm not going to stick this on my book yet. And okay, my last purchase was my very first Garon tote bag. So I'm on their Facebook page, and this is me to a T. Dogs and Christmas trees and cardinals. I mean, you couldn't get more me unless it was a Chihuahua. But seriously, I'll take a lab. I'll take a golden retriever. This is so cool. They sent me a needle minder and a card. You just put your information, what's in here. And I love it. I love it. It's well made. Thank you, Ronnie. Ronnie's going to get a hug from me at StitchCon. I know you don't hug Gary, so I won't hug you, but maybe I'll shake your hand. How about that? But Ronnie's getting a hug. I love this. I love it. So I'm going to throw me a Christmas project in it. So those were my only 2 purchases. Let's see. Oh, I will be purchasing Sarah, the Stitchin' Mommy. I know y'all all watch her because she's adorable and I love her. She came out with a new temperature chart and it's a tree and I want to do it. And I think I'm going to do it 28 count, 1/1 like she does. But I don't own 28 count. I have no 28 count in my stash. So I need to figure out, do I want to do it, like this color, like a taupe or a brown or a blue, or I don't know yet. So I haven't purchased my 28 count for my tree, and I haven't purchased my tree yet from the Stitchin' Mommy. She has an Etsy site, and I believe it's Stitchin' Mommy. And she has a couple temperature charts. So she has a quilt, hot air balloons, flowers, but I love the tree. So I'm going to do the tree. Okay, Stitchy Sweetness. I have some stitchy sweetness, guys. First off, I got lots of cards in the mail because y'all are the sweetest thing. So I got a Halloween card. And Natalie sent me a Halloween card, but it's by my stitching spot. Thank you, Natalie. And I need to write you back. I don't know. My mind's been crazy lately. Rosalie, my new friend, sent me a card. Diana, it is Kismet. That's the back. Sent me a card. Y'all are so sweet. And Jen, Spooneroony Stitcher, sent me a card. These were all because Ella, one of our chihuahuas, passed away. So, yeah. Okay, now, this is just amazing, y'all. Leah Noel Aviatrixstitcher. She and I have become virtual friends, I guess you call it. She stitched me something, and I am just blown away that she would do this for me. She's so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. It is a Blackbird Designs pattern, and I am going to put the picture here of what it's supposed to look like, because she took the Blackbird's pattern, and I think it's called Without a Mouse. It's supposed to say a house, no house without a mouse. And she changed it to say no abode without a toad. And instead of the mouse, she added a frog. And she sewed this in her first time sewing. Like, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. I'm still in shock that she did this. Thank you so much, Leah. My husband and I talked, and he's going to make me a hanger with a toad here because he can cut shapes out of metal with his plasma cutter. So he's going to make me a hanger for it. Oh, that'd be cute. Yep, I love it. It's so cute. Thank you, thank you. And she sent me a card with bugs on it. Okay, that's it. Yep, that is it, I believe. So I'm gonna put the mybobbing.com stuff down below. I'm gonna try to put other names down below, like Garon. They have the Facebook page. You can get their bags off their Facebook page. They have a monthly what do you call that? Bag of the month thing too, that you can join. And Vikki, I'll put her down there below. So, and that's it. Let me look. I think that's it. Okay, guys. Love you. Bye.